Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are officially kicking off the City Skylines 2 Region Packs City Building series. In the coming weeks, from time to time, we will start a brand new city from scratch using different themed regional pack collections. Each episode will focus on one dominant architecture style. Today, for instance, it's the French theme, and we will build the entire city around that. What I really like about this series is that every episode works as a standalone. There is no continuous storyline, so you can jump in at any time and just watch the ones that interest you. I am not just showing you the building process step by step. I will also be sharing one of my personal stories related to each country, since I have visited most of them. Those memories help shape the mood of the cities I create. I will also give you tips and insight on each building pack, how best to use them, what their strengths and weaknesses are, and what to keep in mind if you want to try them out yourself. If you are new to City Skylines or you are just coming back after a break, don't worry. This series is designed to be accessible. You don't need to watch previous episodes to follow along. Every video stands on its own, and I will always explain what I am doing and why. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned builder, you will find something helpful, or at least entertaining, here. If you are curious how a city looks in City Skylines 2 when built in a specific style, and you would also like a few tips for the game plus some personal travel stories, then this is the perfect series for you. Whether this is your first time watching or you are joining later, this is Andrew Plays Cities in City Skylines 2. Let's begin! Before we dive into the build, let me say a few words about the gameplay settings. I am playing on easy modes because this series isn't about financial challenges or survival mechanics. I am focusing on creating aesthetic and stylistic cities. Each city is built on a real-world inspired map, actual location that exists in real life. This means the road layout is partly predefined, which is both inspiring and helpful when trying to create a believable or urban structure. Today we are building in the Loire Valley, and I have named the city Sol Marine. I know that name sounds coastal, but I choose it deliberately as a kind of fantasy hybrid to evoke both a river and seaside atmosphere. I played around 1.5 to 2 hours for each build, and in these videos you will see the most exciting and visually interesting parts of that process. This isn't a full gameplay video, but more of a stylized summary of how the city was created. At the start of the build, I want to talk about why I choose the French style for today and what French people are like, at least from my own experience. It is important to note this isn't about stereotypes, just my personal take. Feel free to agree or disagree in the comments. I have been to France twice, first in 2017 in Paris, and then in 2019 I spent a few unforgettable days on the French Riviera. Both times I stayed with people who live there. One of them from Algeria and other from France. When I think of the French, 3 words immediately come to my mind: pride, elegance, and a strong sense of local patriotism. What struck me right away is how present art and culture are in daily life. Without France, European architecture wouldn't be what is today. In the 18th and 19th centuries, everyone wanted to build à la Française, even far off Russia, and Paris itself became a benchmark, like Venice. Think of Bucharest, once nicknamed the Paris of the East. Even in Hungary, we had the Párizsi nagyáruház, the big department store, and the Párizsi felvágott, which is a kind of cold cut. Fun fact, the Hungarian Párizsi wasn't actually French. It was just named that way to give it a sense of prestige, like branding. In the late 18th, if something was fancy or needed a marketing boost, they slapped the name Paris on it. Just like New York would become a brand in the 20th century. French people are really proud of their culture and they pay attention to detail. Many of them also seem to have a natural artistic sensibility. It was fascinating to see that several of my French friends didn't post selfies on Instagram. Instead, they shared landscapes, architecture, still life shots with unique filters and compositions. What stood out most, though, was their deep-rooted local patriotism. And it doesn't stop at national identity, it influenced daily habits, even vocabulary. For instance, French has its own word for computer, ordinateur. And that's not true for every language. And even gaming or esports slangs is often translated into French instead of use English loanwords. Imagine taking international expressions and Frenchifying them. That shows how strongly they preserve their language. And it's not just the language. They rarely even leave the country. Most French people vacation within French. And why wouldn't they? If they want to ski, they have got the Alps. If they want the beach, there is the Riviera. Very few countries, maybe only France, offer such a rich blend of natural and cultural resources all in one place on the European continent. Now let's talk about the French building pack I use for this city. One important note up front. This pack doesn't include low-density residential buildings, only medium and high-density ones. That means from the very beginning, your city will feel more urban and compact. If you want to build small villages or suburban areas, this pack might not be ideal, but for a classic European city center, it works beautifully. I really enjoy the look of the medium density buildings. They have got nice color variety and many have little balconies or unique roof lines that give the streets personality. The commercial buildings are a bit repetitive, not bad, but some of them feel too similar. Still, with careful placement and some decorative detailing, you can make the shopping areas feel vibrant. Where the pack really shines is in the pedestrian paths, plazas, fence and unique details like posters or stone pavements that let you craft visually rich urban spaces. That's where the magic happens. Another strange, the French pack blends very well with vanilla buildings. You can mix them without things looking out of place. There is a big plus if you are not playing with assets or mods. However, keep in mind that the pack doesn't have many standalone landmarks. You will need to add those from another packs or vanilla content if you want signature buildings. Performance-wise, I didn't notice any lag or crashes. The assets are optimized well. So even if your PC isn't the top tier, this pack won't overload your system. To summarize, the French pack is stylish, immersive, and offers a distinct vibe. perfect for historic city cores or scenic riverside towns, but it's not the most versatile if you want to build diverse neighborhoods. Thank you for joining me in this episode. If you enjoyed this build, let me know in the comments what kind of city or architectural style you would like to see next. There are so many regional packs to explore, and I plan to cover as many as possible this fall and winter, always with new cities, new stories and new inspirations. If you would like to support the channel, feel free to leave a like, a subscribe or share the video with fellow city building fans. And if you want behind the scenes content or longer gameplay episodes, check out my Patreon. Link is in the description. This was Andrew from Andrew's Play Cities. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Saturday with a brand new build. Until then, keep building, stay inspired and enjoy the rest of the week.